Hi everybody! Today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on our Addiction palette number 2. This palette has beautiful silvers, browns, and some black in it, and I absolutely love it. Before I even started today, I already have my eye primer on to help have some long-lasting wear with this eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with my brush, and I'm going to be using Blissful on my whole eyelid. And as you can tell, I'm kind of going to dab it on my eye because you saw that that was a very shimmery color. And if you brush it across your whole lid like you normally would, then you would start to get all that shimmer on your face. So you want to dab this one. And then what you're going to do, you want to quickly just brush off any extra eyeshadow that you have. Make sure that it's clean before you go for your next color. Next color I'm going to use on my outer lid is Honorable. And I'm going to use that starting from the outside of my lid towards kind of the middle portion. And just to create that crease as well, I'm going to start with that windshield wiper sort of motion. And of course, you want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, I always like to start from the outside and kind of go in towards the middle and then continue in my crease with that windshield wiper sort of motion again. Then you want to clean off your brush again so we can go on to our last color that we're going to use on our eye. And I'm going to use the darkest brown, which is our Khaki. And I'm going to use it right in the crease. I like to do a V sort of a motion right on the outside creases of my eye. And then as you can tell, it's pretty dark right now, and you can see how bold the lines are. And what we're going to do after is we're going to do some blending. That way it all kind of looks like one shade blending in together. We don't want all those extra lines in there. Oh, and then of course, if you're a mom, there's always somebody who's got to be helping you. Oh, yep, that happens. Then you want to go off and clean off your brush one more time. And here's where we're going to use our big brush again, just to kind of blend everything together. You can go over those lines and make sure that nothing is too bold for you. It's kind of all preference on what you would prefer to do. Next, you're going to go with your color Romantic, and this is where you're going to kind of highlight where your eyebrows are. And I also like to do the very inner part of my eye. That kind of makes me feel like I'm a little bit more awake. It gives you a little bit more pep, and I absolutely love it. I do that every single day. And then I always do one last thing. I like to go back in with Khaki, and as you can tell, I have kind of a thinner brush that I'm going to be using now. It doesn't have to be an eyeliner brush, but I use it to add some eyeliner right on the bottom portion of my eye, just so everything kind of connects a little bit more. And as you can see, I only go halfway in, and that is totally your preference. That's what I prefer to do, and it is completely up to you. I also don't like it to be too terribly bold, so I go back with the color Romantic right underneath it. It adds that extra color and a little bit more brightness to your eye, and I really like that. And that's one of the biggest things that I love about this palette, because I can use almost all of the colors and it gives me the look that I really love. And that's it.